People are coming in from California, they're coming from Texas, they're coming from Chicago, but they have all said the same thing. They've been on Zillow for months and they can quote me of half of the square footage of Minnetonka. But then there is this pause and the real question comes out. Is it really that cold? And see, here's what I figured out. They're not actually asking about the weather. They're asking about whether I'm gonna tell them the truth or if I'm gonna try to sell them something. So this is that video. The stuff I would tell my best friend before they move here. And some of it will sell you on Minnesota, and some of it might talk you out of it. Either way, you're gonna know what you're walking into. And let's just start with the cold because that's what people were gonna ask about anyway. Yes, it is that cold. In January, it is absolutely absurd. There will be a week where your phone will say -10 and your phone is probably being generous. But here is what the fear-mongering videos all leave out, is that nobody here is tough about it. We just have better coats. Winter in Minnesota is a gear problem, and gear problems are absolutely solvable. You learn that here pretty darn fast. What you cannot learn though from Zillow is what winter does to a commute. See, 30 minutes from Minneapolis in July can be an hour in February, depending on which direction you're driving. And I have had buyers rule out entire suburbs because of this. I always bring that up because it is not a fun conversation to be having after you've closed and already locked that in. It's a great one to have before. And the first real snowfall, everyone relearns to drive. Your neighbor will be clearing his driveway with a snowblower before you have even found your boots. And you will feel like you potentially owe him something because he will come over and he will absolutely do your driveway as well. It's what we do. It's the neighborhood Minnesota thing. And yes, you do owe him something. It's called a wave. Okay, maybe also a beer in June. Now, here's the thing that surprises people more than the weather. The Twin Cities has over 120 suburbs. And every single one of them has showed up on some list called Best Places to Live in Minnesota. Relocating buyers do what any smart person would do. They read the articles, and every article has the same 4 names, so they land here and they're asking about Eden Prairie or Edina because those are the names that come up. Both are excellent, but neither one might be right for you. And Wayzata and Maple Grove are also great places to live. And they are, for completely different people. One is a lake town with like a Main Street feel and boats, and then the other is like a master plan community with every store you've ever heard of and then some. Zillow prices them, but Zillow cannot tell you which one is gonna match your own personal Sunday morning. This is the actual job of someone that relocates here. It's not actually about the house at all. It's about finding the town and the life that you want to live. The house, that's the easy part. You've probably heard the phrase Minnesota nice, and you've also probably seen many a Reddit thread that says that all of that is fake. Here's the real version. People here are warm, they are friendly, but they are slow. Your neighbor will plow your driveway, watch your dog, and bring you a hot dish when something goes wrong. But it might also take them 2 years to invite you to dinner. Both can be true in the same instance. The best recommendation that I would have for you is join a community, whether that's a church, a gym, a rec league, anything that will put you surrounded around other Minnesotans doing something that you like and enjoy. That is the cheat code. Now, a few things just so that way you're not confused in your first month here. OPE is a complete sentence. It means, excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there, kind of all wrapped up into one saying. Duck, duck, grey duck is the correct name of the game. Do not fight us on this one, you will lose. And the Minnesota goodbye, absolutely real. When someone says, well, about that time, we should probably get going, you are 45 minutes from leaving. There is a whole second conversation that happens in the entryway. You got to get some bars. And then, we're going to talk a little bit more in the driveway. And then I'm just going to lean on your door and have one last chit chat before you back on out of the driveway. That is the Minnesota goodbye. Now, the serious one, because this is something that scares people. This is the thing that relocation clients say once they finally trust me. You are making one of the biggest decisions of your life in a market that you have never lived in. Sometimes you might get only one weekend to figure it out, maybe 0 weekends. I have walked buyers through homes while they're just sitting in their kitchen in Sacramento, and I will tell you what I tell them. Being nervous about that, it's not a character flaw, it is absolutely the correct response. and here's what makes it work. Everything gets pre-qualified before you even get on the plane. The commute gets driven before you take the plunge. The street gets walked at 8 p.m., not just 2 in the afternoon. When you have one trip, the trip cannot be for exploring. The exploring happens first, and honestly, that's my job, not yours. You do not need to have it all figured out before you call someone. That is backwards. The call is how you figure it out first. After all this, why do people stay? Why did I stay? Well, because Minnesota summer, guys, it is like the best kept secret in the country. It's 9 p.m. in June, and the sun is still up over Lake Minnetonka, and every patio is full, and the whole state is outside acting like none of it happened. Big Island fills up with boats, and the Guthrie has a show, and there is sushi at Billy's Sushi that can hold its own against any other city in the country. And seriously, have your sushi from this place you're moving in, and then go to Billy's Sushi, and you'll see that I'm right. People move here bracing for the winter, but nobody warns you about the summer. That is the one that gets you, and that is what will make it finally click of like, oh, this is why I'm choosing to live here. Some Saturdays here, man, oof, you just get it right. Chef's kiss. Okay, so if you're in the Zillow at midnight stage, I have put together something for you. It is called the Twin Cities Relocation Guide, and it walks you through the West Metro suburb by suburb, who each one is for, what things cost, what the school districts do not put on their websites, and a real winter survival list from, someone who lives it. It is completely free. The link is in the description below. And the only catch up is that you got to tell me where to send it. So whether that's your phone number, your email, you got to give me something because otherwise I don't know where to send it to. And no, I don't put you on some email blast. If you are further along than you thought though, if you have a job start date or a school year that is breathing down your neck, I would just skip the guide and just reach out down below. My contact information is all in the description and you can book a call with me right from there. So, is it really that cold? Yes, in January it is ridiculous and I will not pretend otherwise. But ask me again in June on a patio and again, it's 9 p.m. and the sun is still up. You will not remember what you were worried about in January. Forever an optimist. On this one, I don't have to be. And I will see you in the next one.